Can you tell us what are we seeing in this show here?
Well, we're seeing a bunch of portraits, a bunch of human heads. Yeah, some of them handsome, some of them not so handsome. Yeah. What do you see?
Lots of semi-human heads.
I am more interested in what the people see than what I see. You know, I know what I see. It's what the people see. I'm interested. It's more interesting because everybody sees something different.
Yeah, but the interview is about you. Why you say know what people say or think about?
Maybe now I should help me. This guy is trying to corner me. I know. You want me to say things I don't want to say.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I just like doing portrait. That's all.
You talk about a little bit about process doing this portrait.
The process. I use an iPad. Yeah, I use an iPad, and I start with a photo. That's the technique. Start with a photo, simple photo, with an iPhone. Then I draw on the photo from the iPad with my finger. Then usually the finished product has nothing to do with the photo. I transform it into a drawing, and what's left in the photo is very little. Sometimes just the eyes. What's left is the essence of the photo. That's why some of them are men turn into women. Some of them are women turn into men. Some of them are animals turn into people. Some of them are people turn into animals. You know? I don't really know where the portrait is going. As I'm doing it, it goes somewhere.
How long do you think it takes you to finish one?
Finish one? Depends. Some can take a few seconds. Some can take half an hour. Some can take 2 hours. Some you let them stand for a few days, come back. It depends because what I'm looking for is something very spontaneous. Yeah, it has to be spontaneous. It cannot be too overworked. You try to catch, I would say you see the Japanese writings? One movement. Very difficult to find one movement. Yeah, it's very difficult. You need to be in a good mood.
So
I put good music. Yeah, the music is very important to me.
what type of music you like to play?
Oh, when I put classical music, it gets to be very conventional, very classical, very more predictable. I prefer when I put jazz. Then it's full of surprises. You don't know where the portrait is going. Yeah, the portrait can go anywhere.
So how many portraits do you think you have now? Like all those portraits here are the only ones that you have, or you have more at home or in your computer? Or
sometimes I use one portrait and I make different portraits out of one. One person, I change him. So you can't recognize the person really. You know, sometimes the one person can turn into something totally different. Depends where the emotion goes. It's like jazz, I see. You know? Jazz is very you don't know how it's gonna go. And that's the difficult part.
And I guess color is very important too, because they are very bright, some of them, right?
Yes, I like bright colors. I like the bright colors because you establish the mood. Yeah, trying to play with the mood and playing with the emotions. That's what the colors are for.
So my last question is, how long you been doing this portrait?
This technique, I've been doing it for 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. I used to paint normal, conventional. Then it became difficult because of my work. I have to work, so this was much easier for me to do. but at the same time, it's not easy. Really, it looks easy, but it's not, because what makes it spontaneous and obvious, it's not easy to find it, to find the right movement. Sometimes if you're not in the mood, or if the music is not good, the music is very important. Yeah, more influenced by music than anything else. Yeah, for me.
From those songs that you listen to, the lyrics tell you something. That's why you.
Oh, I prefer no lyrics at all. Yeah, the pure music. Either Miles Davis, Coltrane, Bach. I like Bach. Sebastian Bach. Yeah, good influence on the mood. It affect the mood, affect the movement. The finger is like a dance. So the music make your hand dance. That's what it does. But it took me a while to realize.
They are printed on the material that you use? So.
Printed on a metallic paper between two plexiglass. Yeah. It's the work of a friend of mine in Victoria who does the printing for me. Outbox. Very good. The metallic paper give the light. Yeah. It's important. If you put it in a plain paper, you don't get that light. I wanted the work to look like a screen. I wanted to look like a television screen or a flat screen. In fact, at the beginning, I wanted to put light behind it, so like a light box. Why are you laughing? Why don't you interview this guy for me? Yeah, I wanted to do a light box, but it was not feasible. So the metallic paper replaced the light. Yeah. Thank you, Sammy. Appreciate it. We good? Thank you very much.
Someone remembers you, Sammy. You have a client who remembers you. Yeah?
Yeah, it's like another ball. It's not, it's not, yeah, no, but always